Now up to its 9th installment, Nike's Mercurial Vapor range is a very special series of boots indeed. One of the progenitors of the speed boot concept and responsible for some of the most talked about colourways in boot history, it's hard to believe the futuristic Mercurial line is a full decade and a half old this year. And for the 15th birthday of Nike's flagship boot, the Mercurial line gets its 9th incarnation in the form of the Vapor 9. As you can see, Nike prefer to save the bells and whistles for the boots themselves, with the classic orange Nike shoebox containing just the boots and a nifty little drawstring bag. Whilst arguably not as good as the hard-wearing boot bags that accompanied the Elite series of cleats a few years ago, the bag is nicely branded, with enough room for your boots and a zip pouch for your keys. Onto the boots themselves, and the biggest visual difference between the Vapor 8 and the new 9s is the eye-catching upper. Dubbed the Speed Control texture by Nike, all you really need to know is this is a very similar style to the Teijin synthetic used on previous Vapors in terms of thickness, malleability and durability, but with an all-new feel. Distinctly more slick to the touch than the suede-like feel of the Vapor 8, the 9's speed control texture covers the boot heel to toe in tiny dimples that are very much detectable to the touch. Nike say this improves touch and feel when running at speed by improving friction and surface area contact on the ball. On top of this, Nike have also incorporated the all conditions control technology that has now become standard across all of their statement level boots, improving contact on the ball in wet weather. Whilst much the same silhouette as the Vapor 8, Nike say the new 9 has been refined and tweaked based on athlete feedback, offering a more snug fit and a softer heel for shorter braking times. Something that does remain the same on the Vapor 9 from the 8 is the layout of the traction plate. Retaining the same twin studs in the heel, the Vapor 9 is designed to release turf quickly for faster getaways, whilst the forward studs grip the ground assuredly, affording quick players their fastest possible acceleration. However, the construction of the Mercurial Vapor 9 has undergone some changes. Sticking with the traction plate, the sole of the Vapor 9 is now constructed from 2 pieces of glass fibre. Rather than a uniform level of flexibility throughout the boot, the Vapor 9 is now softer under the toes and forefoot for a more comfortable ride and improved energy return. Nike have also tweaked the chassis on the Vapor 9, using a coloured reinforced plastic for increased durability. Visually, as if the golf ball-esque texture wasn't enough, Nike have also made the 9 one of their most daring boot designs ever. Each of the Vapor 9 colourways will be a distinctive fade, as with this Neptune blue to Tidepool colourway, whilst the huge branding callouts on the heel leave little doubt as to the name behind the boot. A worthy successor to the well-received Vapor 8, the Mercurial Vapor 9 looks to address much of the durability concerns that lingered over its predecessor, whilst making enough tweaks and design changes to have its own daring identity. That rounds up our quick look and first impressions of the Mercurial Vapor 9 from Nike. But for more Nike news, as well as info on all the latest boot releases, visit Footy-Boots.com and subscribe to us here on YouTube, and visit our Facebook, Twitter and Google Plus pages.